Hi everyone, my name's Natalie Fox and I am an early career ocean professional. My research is looking at the intersection between surfing and ocean literacy. So essentially what ocean users experience when they spend time in ocean ecosystems and how that might give us insight into humanity's relationship with the ocean. This has really been a culmination of lots of different pathways for me. I have always worked with people and I've always worked in the ocean actually as a surf instructor. And so it wasn't until recently that I decided to return to studying and to try and bring some of the thoughts and questions and also some of the challenges that I'd faced as an ocean user and as a teacher within the ocean environment, and how marine social science might be able to solve some of those challenges. I think engaging and involving coastal communities within the decade of ocean science is integral to achieving the outcomes and to facing the challenges that we are aiming to tackle within the decade. The people that live by the ocean, that spend time in there, that depend on the ocean for their well-being, for their socioeconomical basis, it's something that is fully integrated into their life. So these people can't be left out of the research, out of the management, out of the policy. It's part of my research as well to go from the grassroots to speak to people in these communities. And I think it's really important that on a global scale that we register just how important these people are. If COVID and these challenges have taught us anything, tapping into adaptability, resilience is really important. And also networking, there was a thread that managed to weave its way throughout my course that allowed me to finally get my paper published. And it wasn't through the university that I was studying with. It was actually for a conference that I'd applied for a year ago. I'd been introduced to an email thread and met some other professors. And then because my university weren't actually specializing in the type of research that I was doing, they wouldn't support me financially to publish the paper. And so through this email thread, I found another professor that would be willing to co-author my paper, and the institution that she's based at actually would then support the paper financially. So with that story, I'm just saying to follow up with people, to try and network and to try and make sure that you connect with people, because if you find someone that believes in you, that believes in your research, then it can really change the outcome. I found that communications and being able to present has been really vital, and I'm constantly finding myself in a position to work on that. So even though it might be challenging to talk about your research, to speak in front of an audience, to hold a webinar, it's something that is really crucial and will help you grow as an ECOP. I recently participated in Monaco Ocean Week. It was definitely something that was out of my comfort zone to be on a panel with experienced professionals. But the fact that ECOPs now have a platform to be able to share their voice, to be part of the decade, it's a really great opportunity. And if you are an ECOP, then I really recommend looking after your mental health. We spend a lot of time on screens. We spend a lot of time working with these big issues of sustainability, complex social ecological issues, and it can be overwhelming sometimes. So spend time in nature, spend time in the ocean if that's a good way for you to connect with nature, and also reach out so that you also have support within your network, and to take time away from doing the work to make sure that you replenish yourself.